For all the non-FIFA events, the stadium is called Coca-Cola Park, which is part of a naming right that it has with the Golden Lion Rugby Union. For the FIFA-owned events, being namely the FIFA Confederations Cup that has just happened and the FIFA World Cup in 2010, the stadium will be called Ellis Park, Johannesburg. The upgrades that I can speak about broadly are the following. In terms of the general stands, we increased the public ablution facilities, we increased the public paraplegic facilities. There was a whole upgrade to the West VIP building where we had to address player change room, official areas, VIP areas. There was a huge upgrade to the North facade and the North upper stand. We created a new upper stand with about 4,600 new seats. And then there was a huge upgrade to the East stand where we included a new parkade catering for about 900 parking bays. That in the main was the bulk of the infrastructure upgrade that was visible. The other parts of the upgrade included electronic upgrades like sound and evac, CCTV, and other systems that would contribute to a successful event. We can report accurately that the upgrade has been successfully completed. We were ready with almost all streams of the upgrade for the Confederation Cup and managed to operate all our areas. Our gross seating capacity is 61,500 seats. These 61,500 seats would be uploaded into FIFA inventory for the World Cup next year, like it was done for the FIFA Confederation Cup this year. What FIFA does with that is that they break that down further to cater for areas that are built up specifically for the event, like for example a big media tribune. Those are captured as seat losses, and once those seat losses are taken out of the total inventory, they will arrive at a new gross capacity, which will be the inventory that they will sell for the actual World Cup. I think as the public knows and as the world knows now, the Confederation Cup went off to a resounding success. I think the 7.5 points that we received out of 10 from the president of FIFA gives an indication of areas where we needed to still perform. But from a stadium point of view, operationally, we managed to deliver the event with total success. Yeah, the issues around the pitch are very interesting. Firstly, the lines for rugby are different as compared to the lines for soccer. So we had to ensure that the dimensions were met and were accurately met through that process. And that was in consultation with all of the pitch experts, both from FIFA, LOC and the city. The second thing that we had to be very careful about was the actual paint compound used. And we used a special paint that would be easily washable. And that's how we managed to go from rugby to soccer and back to rugby again. Ellis Park is a special place. It has special history. It's always going to have the magic of Madiba, and people come here for that. Nobody else can offer it. In terms of the FIFA Confederation Cup operational plan, we had intended to have a leg of the BRT operational, the BRT being the bus rapid transit system. That wasn't the case, and unfortunately the park and ride had to become the only mode of public transport into the stadium precinct. As you're aware, for the FIFA plan, the precinct gets locked down in terms of an exclusive zone, and only cars that are accredited by FIFA get into that area. So the rest of the public that had to come to the stadium had to go to park and ride facilities, transported by buses, taxis to the venue, and then from drop-off areas walk in. And you can imagine that when 40,000 people had to leave at the same time, there was an issue with people getting back and the amount of time that took. For the 2010 World Cup, it's an absolute part of the plan. We want to use the BRT. It should be fairly complete in terms of the total loop being ready, taking people from the inner city to the east of Johannesburg and back to all of the park and ride spots. We believe it will be ready. We believe it will be used. This, however, lies within city transportation planning. Everything in the 2009 Confederation Cup points to the fact that we're ready, points to the fact that we have the energy, points to the fact that we have the passion, and that we can certainly deliver on our goals of achieving a successful 2010 World Cup.